changed? After flying back from the UK, I actually, for some reason, have my favorite food has to be a chicken doner kebab.
Interesting choice. Do give me 2 moments. I just need things to think. Give me a moment, guys.
Hello? Alrighty. So, first things first, do you have any vehicles in the
No.
DOC? Okay. Next, I need to know what your CID is.
CID is going to be 14221.
14221, correct?
Yes.
I do apologize.
It's all okay.
What is your favorite movie?
Oh,
Oh, we need to go over here.
you know what? I'm gonna go with a very bold choice here. Have you ever heard of iRobot?
I have.
That's my favorite film.
Can you explain why?
Honestly, it's the idea of a futuristic dystopia with the free laws of robotics and the idea that maybe one day those laws could be broken. But to try and bring order back to the laws is the end goal.
Okay. Do you have any experience as an LEO?
None at all.
Can't do that whilst I'm doing an interview. If not, what? What interests you about this job?
Honestly, it's just the idea of being able to help people and being able to, well, I guess it's more just I like to meet people. I like to talk to people. I always like to help them out in any situation that they can be in or are in. Obviously, there are different reasons, but sometimes I find it hard to obviously explain them and stuff. Honestly, most of the time, I will be honest, I have my brothers usually turn around and have to explain things for me, but honestly, it's because I feel like I can do better in the world and that I want to help make a change, you know? Saying it, it kind of feels like a blanket term. It could literally mean anything kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to explain, I guess, is my answer.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably the most worst answer I could give, but honestly, it's hard.
If you could change two things about yourself, what would it be?
My eyes and height.
Can you explain why?
My eyes are as I said, like I had a very weird growing up, and I've taken a lot of like hits to the head, mainly because I used to ride bikes a lot. And eventually, what happened was once I took a bit of a too hard of a hit to the head, and I tore my retina, and my eyes became darker, and the color in my eyes actually went. mainly because I kept taking hits to the head because I kept forgetting to wear a helmet, and that's my own fault. Would you believe me if I told you I still don't wear a helmet even to this day, even after all that's happened?
No, I believe you.
Yeah. The height is because I'm short. I'll be honest, not being able to reach a top shelf without having to step ladder, it's kind of annoying. Also, people look down to you all the time, and I hate it.
That's fair. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Honestly, a night owl.
Why? Can you tell me why?
Because of this may sound very weird. Because of the hits to my head, like bright lights sometimes hurt my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually try my hardest to be around when it's either like very like early evening to evening because at least around that time the bright lights aren't so bright and my eyes don't hurt and I get headaches and stuff, you know?
Okay. What are you dreading about the job?
Honestly, the idea of mainly just being shot. Like I've been shot before, but the idea of it happening a lot more kind of makes me worry a little bit, but I've already weighed the, like weighed the risks and stuff, and I said it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. As long as I do my job right and correctly, then hopefully I shouldn't be shot. You know,
What are you looking forward to?
being able to spend time with people who I have no idea who are, being able to talk to people who I work with, or people who are actually locked up at the time. Being able to try and talk to them, get to understand why they're there and why they want to be there and stuff like that. Because honestly, I want to be able to make friends, you know?
Okay. I'm going to ask you a series of scenario questions.
Okay.
You and two other correctional officers are on duty. There are three inmates with you. One of them is a lifer. A helicopter that doesn't belong to PD or EMS is seen flying in the prison. What do you do?
Am I allowed to ask questions in this scenario?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you said how many officers were on duty?
There is yourself and two other correctional officers.
Okay, are there any police officers on duty at this current time?
Assume that there is.
Okay, because the situation of a helicopter flying into the prison itself, the first thing would probably be a good idea to put the prison on a lockdown, as a helicopter is trying to enter the premises unlawfully, obviously, is unlawfully, and try to obviously get in contact with the police just in case, and it's like a situation does happen, so they can be on standby if needs be. And let's say this is like a break, like someone's trying to break out. Make sure that every single inmate is locked away, and that whoever it is to try and pick up said person or individuals or anything of the sort cannot get to them, and try my hardest to at least defend the hot the prison. I guess that's the best way to explain it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You and another CO are transporting a 95 from MRPD to the prison. On the way there, you notice a sports car approaching you from behind. You are driving and the sports car pulls up next to you. The other driver is pointing a gun at you and tells you to stop or they will shoot. What do you do?
Two questions.
Yes.
What is a 95?
Inmate that... So, it's a person that's been arrested and has been charged for a crime.
Okay. Is the windows to the vehicle bulletproof?
Hey.
Huh. Hey,
Hello,
how's it
sir.
going?
Welcome
Assume
to
no.
PCSO.
Thanks. Excited.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you want a hand with the outfit?
Now this
Throw
is
some
where
bandages?
the answer would
Just
probably
a
be very,
shirt and
very
patches.
different.
Okay.
I would
So
have
for the
hoped
shirt, you're looking
that
at
the
240
vehicle can go faster,
for the
I understand that they're in a sports car. They would definitely be able to keep up with the vehicle.
248.
The best thing,
The jacket.
You
I'm
James Faraday?
sorry, I can hear people
Oh.
outside the room.
That's okay.
The
You take your
jacket.
time.
Sold some old numbers.
Oh, sorry, you're going for jacket.
I know for a fact that the
Jacket
sports
is
car would be able to
403.
keep up
Was
with
it?
said vehicle that is doing the transport. I would end up thinking it'd be a good idea to at least.
There you go, and you can change.
How good is the vehicle off road? Because I know
texture of that
sports
if you want
cars
to.
aren't
And
good
then
off road.
for the patches, it's going to be 175.
It's a Crown Vic. It's not going to be the greatest.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I
wear
would say the
mask
best way
and
to
then cycle through
deal with the
village.
situation would be to put my foot down as far as it can go.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
you
hold
get ready
back.
to the room.
Sirens on, lights flare, and try my hardest to get to the prison as quickly as I can to try and get the transported individual locked behind bars and to the safety of other officers if an incident does transpire.
Okay. You are in a cell block by yourself with 2 inmates. Both are lifers. One of the other lifers is upset with others for reasons unknown. One lifer is in the gym room. The other is sitting in the corner sulking. What do you do?
I would probably have a conversation with them. Try to understand what had happened, what had caused the issue that has happened, and try to get at least an understanding on why they have an issue with each other.
Oh shit, I need a drink.
Obviously, I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to resolve said
Oh yeah,
issue,
can you? I just need.
but at least trying to understand what the issue is would at least allow me to then go forth and explain what has happened or what they are feeling to a superior officer to be able to tell them what's happened, is the reasoning behind it, and so on and so on.
I'm good.
The best thing to probably do in the situation would probably be to try and move them away from each other as well, because if they've already got an issue with each other, we don't want it to get any worse than it is.
You just love the better body cam. Don't have to be a.
Okay. Last question. You are getting ready for duty in the reception when a visitor approaches. They are from the SCP Foundation and would like to investigate the prison. What do you do?
I would get in contact with a superior officer immediately and tell them, my apologies, you'll have to talk to a superior officer.
Okay.
Would I be allowed in this situation to give them a contact for the superior officer, or would that be like...
No, you can.
Okay, then I would do that as well.
Okay. What's going to happen, Miss Lovings, is that I'm going to send this interview on for everyone to have a look at and make a judgment on. And somebody will be in contact with you.